Last week we had a nice day sail to little island Mayreau.
The wind is shifting quite a bit now because of the island.
We anchored in beautiful Salt Whistle Bay in the northwestern corner.
We're getting ready to leave. Today is a holiday, and we're going to Saline Bay, which is just around the corner over there, half a nautical mile. That's where the village is, and today I think they have like some sailing organization here for kids, and they have organized some different activities for kids on the beach today. So we're gonna go there and check it out and bring Vera ashore and see if she can participate in something or just have a look at it.
It's a bit strange really. We've been totally alone in this bay over here, and just around the corner cruising life is going on as usual. A lot of boats in the anchorage, and I don't know really why. There is no one over there, but here is plenty of boats. It's pretty obvious now that we actually were already in the village. This island is so small, it's only like, I don't know, 2 nautical miles long or something. So everything is close by here.
Saline Bay lies in the southernmost bay in Mayreau, and is just as pretty as the other ones. We packed up and got ready to go ashore. They had organized several games for the kids. Eating an apple in a bowl of water without using the hands. The fastest one to blow up a balloon. Walking with an egg on a spoon. And the last one was tug of war.
We're going to head over to the windward side. It's supposed to be a really nice beach over there, and a small restaurant that one of the local guys recommended us.
I love the one who has made all these signs along the road. It's like a nice view, take a pic here, almost at the ranch, almost there. It's very motivational.
Even though we were on the windward side, the many reefs stopped the waves, so the water stays pretty calm.
Vera just lay down and fell asleep. We're sitting here on the beach just talking about our time here in the Caribbean. We've been here, it's close to 3 months now, and we really like it here. It's good sailing, beautiful places, it's easy life. We were talking about that maybe many of the places we've been to here in the Caribbean looks the same. We don't know. When you look at our videos, like it's, you know, another anchorage and it's blue water and swimming. But when you're here, it feels like every place is different. Every island is different. They have different vibes and different cultures. So we hope that will come through a little bit at least. And yeah, our time here in Eastern Caribbean is coming to an end now, and we will go southwest from here and then continue west. Yeah, speaking about the videos, we just wanted to tell you guys that thanks for watching our videos, and it's amazing if you have watched like for several years, maybe some even from the beginning.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we talk about it a lot now when we sail here for the second time in the Caribbean. It's been so many years since we started out. And when we left in 2016 and started the YouTube channel, we could have never thought that we would do videos still some 6 years later.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot for making that possible and watching the videos.
Yeah, and to everyone who support our videos
Yeah.
on Patreon or PayPal. You really make our production possible.
Yeah, definitely.
Back on the leeward side, we cooled off with a swim before heading out to the boat.
Me and Vera are trying to find where the small supermarket is. Supposed to be one up in the village somewhere. It's a bit calmer here today. Can only hear the big power station here. They have both solar and diesel generator here on the island. Pretty steep hill up here to the village. What do you say, Vera?
The store didn't have any fruit or vegetables, but we were told that the supply ship was coming later in the afternoon and that there should be some on it.
So finally at the top. And here's the island's only playground, which I promised Vera to visit. Tobago Cays out there, and down south we have Union Island. That's the supply ship coming in, hopefully with some vegetables, some fruits on board.
We've gotten our daily exercise here with these super steep roads that they have. Right here is the store. Unfortunately they didn't get any fruit or vegetables with the ship. We bought some bananas and we found some chicken and sausages. This is the last night here, and tomorrow we go out to Tobago Cays.
Now we just left anchorage here in Mayreau, heading around island to the windward side and out to Tobago Cays. The wind has dropped quite a lot, so hopefully it will be a few really nice days out there with some good snorkeling.
Which way is the wind coming from? I'm like
not
so
sure.
confused. thinking the wind is coming from the north or northeast, but we have southerly swell here.
Yeah,
I guess it just wraps around the island.
it does.
The color of the water is amazing. Wow. I can't wait to go into the water and snorkel.
Tobago Cays, the famous little islands in the Grenadines. Sheltered from the big waves by massive reefs, and behind them are shallow, crystal clear water with an abundance of marine life. This place is many cruisers' favorite in the Eastern Caribbean, and during peak season there are easily over 100 boats here.
Kan du ge mig en häpel så kan jag hålla i det?
Ja.
Oh, it's really nice. We were thinking that maybe it would be more windy out here since we are in the open, there's no shelter. But in fact it's the same or almost better than our last anchorage. Because when you're behind land and maybe you're behind a hill, the wind often accelerates and can swing around. But here you're in the open, so the wind is constant.
We packed up our snorkeling gear and took the dinghy to go and explore underwater. There are so many sea turtles in Tobago Cays. They seem to love this place and they have lots of seagrass to eat.
Oh, look at the water! Look at this color!
It felt like we were driving in a giant pool.
Behind the big outer reef, it's called Horseshoe Reef. They have this little mooring that you can pick up with a dinghy, and right in front of us there is a little dinghy path, so you can go on the outside of the reef where you have open ocean, big waves, and there's actually a little mooring there as well. And they say the snorkeling is really good on the outside because there you have the more big fish, sharks. There's quite many nurse sharks here. We will stare now, it's already taken.
There were many smaller fishes, like these blue tags. While Johan was underwater, Vera and I stayed in the dinghy. This giant brain coral was so big and beautiful. And did you know that they can live for up to 900 years? We moved outside the pass and the water quickly got deeper.
It's really beautiful down here. Haven't seen any sharks though, but you want to go in?
That's a nurse shark, the first shark I see while snorkeling or diving. They're beautiful, and like most sharks, they're not a threat to humans.
It's a shark! Nurse shark!
We untied the dinghy and drifted with the current back into the sheltered waters behind the reefs. Beautiful stingray with its 2 fish bodies. We swam all the way to the beach on Baradal, where we had a little picnic.
So we've been here in Tobago Cays now for 2 nights, and today we're thinking we're heading out to Petite Tabac, the small island out there. And to get there we need to go on the outside of the reef around that island, and then there's supposed to be a pretty okay anchorage right next to the island, at least for the day. So if it's too rolly we might come back here later on.
It's a perfect day to go out to this tiny little island, Petite Tabac.
We were going to drop the anchor in the light blue water between the reefs.
So we just dropped the hook, and I think we're alright here. It's a pretty tight anchorage. We're only 2 boats here, and as you can see we're pretty close, but still we're pretty close to the reef on this side, and it's quite shallow. We're at 4 meters, so not a lot of room. So I don't think we'll stay here overnight because we're so close to the reef on this side if the wind should turn more to the north. This is the Swedish boat Matilda with Annika and Micke on board. It's a bit later model, also a Naiad, about a 460. Really beautiful boat. So we're going to have lunch together on the beach today.
Oh, so fun!
Here on the island lives many hermit crabs, together with some other little critters and birds. But that's about it.
So this island is also called Jack Sparrow Island, because they filmed some of the scenes from Pirates of the Caribbean here.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for next week's episode, where we visit the smallest island in the Caribbean.